Since its inception centuries ago, crystal giftware has been the epitome in gift giving and showing appreciation to a friend or loved one. The combination of a beautiful crystal gift set, along with a bottle of wine or champagne, is a practical and easy gift solution that has withstood the test of time. The brilliance and simplicity has allowed crystal gifts to stand the test of time and remain as popular as ever. Bohemian Crystal and Waterford Crystal have become synonymous with crystal giftware and have established themselves as the two leaders of this time-honoured tradition. The production of Bohemian Crystal began as a result of the abundance of natural resources found in the countryside of Czechoslovakia, formerly known as Bohemia. Bohemian glass cutters discovered a potash combined with chalk created a clear, colourless glass that was more stable than the glass from Italy. It was at this time when the term Bohemian Crystal emerged for the first time in history to distinguish its qualities from the glass coming from other places. This unique checked glass could be cut with a wheel. Bohemia became the breeding ground of expert craftsmen who artfully worked with crystal. Bohemian Crystal became famous for its excellent cut and engraving. They became skilled teachers of glassmaking in neighbouring and distant countries. By the middle of the 19th century, a technical glassmaking school was created that encouraged traditional and innovative techniques as well as technical preparation. In the second half of the 19th century, Bohemia looked to explore trade and mass-produce coloured glass for shipment all over the world. Pairs of the vases were produced either in a single colour of opaque glass or in two-colour case glass. These were decorated in thickly enamelled flower subjects that were painted with great speed. Others were decorated with coloured lithographic prints copying famous paintings. These glassed objects were made in huge quantities in large factories and were available by mail order throughout Europe and America. They were not considered fine art, but provided inexpensive decorative objects to brighten up ordinary homes with reverse glass painting that was also the specialty of the Czechs. The image is carefully painted on by hand on the back of the pane of the glass using a variety of techniques and materials, after which the painting is mounted in a beveled wooden frame. Glass artisanship remained at a high level even under the communist regime because it was not considered an ideological threat to communism. This continued standard of excellence has allowed the products to maintain its reputation as a premium in gift ideas for centuries. With the unique characteristics of Bohemian glassware, along with the generations of experience in glass cutting, each piece has a reputation for creating a lasting impression. The true value of a present is how highly it is regarded with the recipient after time. There is no greater example of that than when not in use, Bohemian Crystal always finds its way to the centerpiece of any display cabinet and creates a lasting impression. Czechoslovakia produced many fine glass cutting experts. Few would be as influential to this craft as Charles Basic. Charles would grow up in the midst of this tradition and learn the secrets to the fantastic glass cutting and crystalware to open numerous factories specializing in the field. However, as his factories were taken over by the communists following World War II, he immigrated to Ireland in 1947, which would be the beginning of his partnership with the Dublin gift shop owner Bernard Fitzpatrick, who would later on started Waterford Glass. In 1950, the company was in experiencing financial difficulties, and he ceded ownership to the Irish Glass Bottle Company. He continued to work under the company as a manager until 1974 and as a board member until 1984. Under his leadership and direction, Waterford Crystal would become one of the undisputed leaders in crystal gift making. Waterford Crystal designs, manufactures, and markets an extensive range of crystal stemware, barware, and giftware for distribution throughout the world. In recent years, Waterford has built upon its reputation as a leading source of prestigious tabletop and gift products by expanding into several new businesses. Significant expansions into the tabletop and gifts have occurred with the launch of Marquise by Waterford. This innovative transition reflects the company's commitment to creating prestigious products whose classic designs transcend time. Waterford Crystal today has a very strong links with its illustrious predecessor. There is the same direction to the purity of colour, to the same design inspiration, and to the same pursuit of the highest quality levels possible. The traditional cutting patterns made famous by the artisans of Waterford became the design basis for the growing product range for the new company. Waterford Crystal today is one of the premium crystal suppliers and creates superb handcrafted crystal stemware, giftware and lighting, and are designed and manufactured to the highest standards. People who are lucky enough to experience Waterford Crystal simply regard it as the best for self and gift purchases. The question of deciding between Bohemia or Waterford Crystals is irrelevant. Both companies have built a reputation based on products that are the results of centuries of craftsmanship and adaptation to new technologies and methods to ensure the customer is receiving the very best glassware available, and the consumer simply can't go wrong when picking either. Many Australian online gift shops stock either Bohemian Crystal or Waterford Crystal. At alittleluxury.com.au, we offer extensive range of both products. By showcasing a large selection of wines and champagnes, we can ensure that we can accommodate all tastes, occasions, and budgets, without compromising on our breathtaking gift presentation ideas and options. The ability to choose a specific wine or champagne that will coincide perfectly with the magic piece of glassware, in addition to the gift personalization options, has made alittleluxury.com.au the premier outlet in purchasing crystal giftware in Australia.